everybody, try dying to live here. Woo. Sounds a little bit with another KSP video. This ship here is called the MarkoWizard. It's one of the most complicated ships I have ever made. And the reason why it's called the MarkoWizard is it's because it's named after the YouTube commenter, user, whatever, who informed me about this little trick, and so I named the ship after him, MarkoWizard. Anyways, this ship here is a rocket recovery unit. The way it works is we'll fly this up to whomever we are trying to return home, and we pinch down on it. We put them in a return trajectory, and then we let them go and return ourselves, and hopefully they still have a parachute. And so we have a ship up in orbit right now, heading towards 90 degrees. That ship's name is MarkoWizard, which was named after the Reddit user who, unsolicited by me, totally just posted a link when another Redditor asked a good way for others to learn how, or wait for them to learn how to play KSP a little better. Now this one's a little complicated because we have to grab the ship, and the only real way I could figure it out is by using the grabbers on the top with some RCS units up here, and so it means we have to find a way to safely return home, and so that's what these little tanks right here are for. They're actually to help me. The parachutes, they all have parachutes on them, and so they will help me to land safely, hopefully with a little assistance. Now we're using version 0.14, if you weren't paying attention. They've got a few new features, obviously persistence, we've got multiple rockets going at the same time, but also there's this new little engine right here that we're going to try out and see if we can use this. By the way, I've not tried any of this out. I just confirmed that this rocket can make orbit, mostly. It's kind of difficult to get up there, but I confirmed that it will make orbit. Hopefully I can get it up on orbit. And then that you can actually land this without the Kerbals exploding. That's it. I don't know if the grabbers will grab. I don't know if we'll be able to, pull the ship back in, but we're going to find out. Now, one thing I'm going to talk to you guys about while we're waiting for the ship to get up to the proper altitude for our other ship. Here is MarkoWizard right here going around. Here's some test debris. Here's some landed test debris. YouTube is not playing nice with me. They're taking forever and ever and ever to allow my videos for the advertising, the monetization, whatever. Which, like I said before, isn't a huge deal, except that it sure helps. It helps make it worthwhile. I mean, I would do this otherwise. I'd still do this no matter what. But it makes it, it takes a significant amount of time. It makes it worthwhile. Anyways, some of you guys may know that there's other people out there who play video games on the internet and have people watch. And one thing that they do is they do like a donation system. Anyway, so I'm going to float this thing. Like if I put a PayPal link, like a donation PayPal link, would you guys would you guys be interested in throwing a couple dollars my way? Like, I really don't care if you're watching all my videos and you're learning how to play the game and you don't send me a single cent. But like if you get like $3 in your PayPal account and you got nothing to do with it, that might be something to use. So let me guys know what you think. But I also thought, I don't just want people to send me money. Like I want to do like a PBS thing. Let's get rid of these here, where you send donations my way, and then I do something for you, like just to say thank you. And so I was thinking every month I could come up with a ship And then for like that whole month, if anybody donates, I'll send a link to the ship. And then if you do like a $10 donation, right? So I have like different levels, and like a $10 donation, then in my KSP world here, which is fairly unpopulated right now, I went ahead and when I upgraded from the experimental versions to this one, I just started fresh. So there's nothing there. My geosynchronous orbit's gone. It's not there anymore. But I started fresh, and so like at the $10 level, I'll put a rocket up with your name on it, like maybe like a special design or something like that, and then so like I can highlight, like say, oh, like Nuclear Wizard here in Marco Dash, and then like I don't know, like a $20 level or $25 level, I'll put a rocket around the moon for you with your name on it, and then of course we'll highlight that, and then like go real crazy, like at the $100 level. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking my delicious Earl Grey tea today. Like at the $100 level, maybe I'll send you a box of Earl Grey tea. I don't know. So anyways, I want to float that idea out there, just because YouTube is not being timely with me, and you know I've got videos still to be posted that were done in the experimental version. All right, I've still got videos. And the full one's been out for a couple days now, and it's just kind of like, well, you know, oh, don't turn on there, CS, I want you. You know, I want to get these videos out to you guys. I don't want to like mess around and be like, oh, I waited 4 weeks for this thing to come out. So 4 weeks ago, you know, this update came around, and I had this really cool design, but you can't see it because I'm just, you know, waiting. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. All right, so we have to do some catching up on this rocket. The thing about this rocket is it's very heavy. All these tanks right here are pretty heavy. Let's see, I got a couple more, and I don't want to go too high. I think this rocket, its apoapsis and paraapsis as 175-ish, a little over 175. So I want to keep it under that, but okay. But I don't want to. I don't want to be burning after the apoapsis. All right, I'm going to turn that off right now. Maybe I'll correct this really long ship. So anyways, not a lot to talk about. See, I was hoping to, you know, upload these, you know, like a day after I finish them, but it's been a couple days, so like there's not been much, you know, conversation with you guys, which is really unfortunate. Saw some really cool things recently, though. I saw somebody had an iFinity set up, and so it was just ridiculous. Like, imagine, like, I can't even describe it. Just imagine you could see the horizon, and it just keeps going forever. It was spectacular. It's on Reddit right now, which is probably like 4 weeks ago. Anyways, whatever. So anyways, I need to start burning again. But if you guys have any ideas or things like that, anything you want to see, I get a lot of ideas from you guys, because sometimes I'm just like, I don't know what quite to do, and you guys really, you know, inspire me and give a hand and encourage me. And after the video, I just put up yesterday the video where I was talking about how they canceled. I need to stop there. How they canceled the. It's hard to think and play at the same time. where they canceled the experimental versions. Version 14x4 was the last experimental version only, and so it was like a lot of you guys were like extra nice. You're like, oh, I just want to let you know that that you're really you're like our hero and stuff. And I'm like, oh, you know, all blushing and stuff. So you know, I just want to like, you know, send you all tea or something, but I can't do that because, you know, I don't make enough money off the videos. But it's not about the money, because I would do this anyway, because I enjoy this and I like sciencey type things. All right, you at 150? I gotta get my paraapsis up to 150. You're getting pretty close there. Okay, you're too far. All right, let me just. You at 150 yet? Oh. Okay, no, that's getting too far. Oh, 150, excellent. That when we get to 150, we can do a 50 warp. That's why I want to get it up there. And so we're gonna take the inside track here, and we're gonna catch up. We're gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna pause the video, and when we've caught up, we'll bring it back. All right. After 4 days of catching up, we're finally there. That's like half a shuttle mission. People ask me sometimes, "Do you work for NASA?" No. Otherwise, the astronauts would all run out of food and air long before they ever caught up to the International Space Station. Anyways, as we get closer, we're gonna kind of push out our orbits a little bit, and hopefully, oops, no, not the RCS, the SAS. Too many TLAs. All right. Push our apoapsis out to 175. We'll keep our paraapsis in. Whoa, too far. Oh. Who's flying this thing? Who is flying this thing? Alright. Oh, come back now. 175, that's good. That's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue catching up. And we won't accelerate when we're in the... Let's see here, how far off are we? Not terribly far, almost parallel. When we're in the apoapsis area, we won't gain on it. But when we're in the paraapsis area, we should continue to gain on it. We may actually be able to see it pretty soon here. Look in front of us. Oh, there we are. 60 kilometers away. My goal... Whoa, in the atmosphere. My goal here with this attempt, I'm still trying to figure out the best way of doing this, is that I catch up on the paraapsis, and then we go to the apoapsis, and we'll totally sync up with the apoapsis. Now I've pulled ahead a bit, which is kind of unfortunate, so it's actually above me where I can't see it. Alright. Come up to the apoapsis, now we're slightly ahead, not terribly far. But hopefully... No, this way! Oh, no, this way! Oh, shoot, messed that up. Thought I was pushing the wrong button. I was pushing the right button. I should trust myself. Use the force and all that. Alright, spin our ship along. Now our ship is kind of long, so it takes a little time to turn it. And then once you start to turn, it takes a little bit to stop it from turning, so you gotta keep that in mind. Get this locked on here. Did I just turn that towards slowing down? I did, didn't I? That was the wrongest thing I could have done. Alright. Alright. Remember when you used to guys say nice things about me? And then you saw this episode and I kept steering the wrong way? Remember that time? Oh, those were good days. Those were good days. Back when I used to be good at this game. I remember those days. Those were nice days. Alright, X. 160, 177. So our paraapsis is pretty far out. We do need to send that on out farther though. 170. Since we are ahead, it's okay to push that out just a little bit. Oop. And so we'll just correct right here. So we'll move ahead here because we'll be slightly inside. And then we'll be moving outside in a second here, and so this one should catch back up again. How are we doing on fuel? Oh, we've got so much fuel, it's not even funny. Alright. Yeah, catching up good. Well, catching up well. Oops, slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, now the paraapsis is at 173, so we actually need to accelerate. So we'll get our paraapsis correct. And we're still ahead slightly. Okay, that's good. Remember, it's always easier to judge how best to adjust your orbit at the periapsis and apoapsis, because what you do is not fix your orbit where you're at, you fix the orbit on the other side. So you always have to kind of think half a rotation ahead. Alright, come on now. Time's drifting away. I just hit the space bar. Did you hear that? I think we're okay though. I think we're okay. I don't think it just makes... Okay. Whew. Thankfully I was in map view. Alright. So then we should continue to catch up to us, and then we'll get to periapsis where we're totally even, and we'll fix our apoapsis. That's pretty close. Yeah, we're pretty close. Coming up on periapsis. Bring it on in. Alright. So we'll start turning ourselves toward retro burn, which means slow ourselves down. And we'll fix our apoapsis. This so far has been the most difficult thing for me. The moon landing, precise moon landing, was very difficult. I guess the landing on the pad, but it took me, like, this is the most difficult thing that should be easy to do, I guess. Like, nobody ever looks at landing on the launch pad after an orbit as being, you know, next to impossible. Oh, don't push that button, X. I think I messed it up again, guys. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. No, we're doing good. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we're pretty close. We're pretty much in sync. We're a bit off. So let's go ahead and find our ship, and we will actually start to point towards it and burn toward it, kind of correcting ourselves. Let's give ourselves a nice little, we'll go up a bit. I need to rotate myself so I'm orientated better. Poof. Alright. And this part here is also hard for me. When it's a little ways off, but not terribly close, that's hard for me too. Alright. Zooming forward. Alright. So I'm just basically burning toward it, but not terribly fast. And I'm trying not to change my orbit too much. Alright. And I'm not using my RCS units just yet. Short bursts. Continuing to burn toward it. Pretty in sync with it. It's coming up on it just a little bit. Alright, rocket. Get under control. Such a long thing, too. Oh. Alright. It also, oops, turn the SAS off. Also doesn't help when the sun's in your eyes. Ah, where's my sunglasses? Continuing onward. So it's continuing to be closer to us. It's going over our heads. And so we'll go ahead and correct toward it. We're getting closer or farther away? Closer, okay. We're start burning this way. What we're doing is we're just kind of sinking orbits. So I'm just kind of pointing toward where it's going, correcting, warping forward, correcting again. It's going over our heads. Starting to get away from us, so I'm going to do a little bit more of a burn. Our orbital should look pretty funny right now. So this guy's right behind us a bit, but we're just trying to... This is probably the least efficient fuel-wise way to do this. There's probably like some mathematical equation. Boom. Anyways, I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll be right back. Alright. That was some amount of effort right there. Now, oops, oh shoot, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Wrong way. I'm turning the wrong way, that's bad. Anyways, I'm going to try and catch up, got a little closer. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. Not doing very good, guys. I'm just not doing good. I'm going to try just to blast kind of toward it. But it's not looking good for our hero. Ooh, don't do that. Alright, not even facing the right way. Having trouble because the rocket is we're so close together. Just having trouble syncing up. Because the rocket's so wide, it's like, big fatty. Come on, big fatty. Marco Darko, your rocket's hard to fly. Sorry about that. No, come back, come back, come back. Oh, I'm so turned around. No. It doesn't like to turn at all. Okay, where's my windows? This way. Where's my rocket? No. Tell you what, I just cannot fly. I'm not running on very much sleep right now. That doesn't help either. Plenty of fuel though. Got plenty of fuel. This rocket engine sips power. Alright. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. No. It's also not. Stop. It's also not easy to tell what's going on because you got this huge thing on my front and it's not responding very quickly. So it's like, oh, go left. No, don't go left. Now I'll twist it around. Stop making excuses. Stop making... Okay. Now we're flying straight at that thing, and it's going to be going this way, and go this way. Stop. Go. Oh, this is the worst flying I've ever done, ever. Are you guys embarrassed? Because I sure am. This way. It's T. Alright. I think in an earlier video I said be very easy on this. Don't go crazy. Probably I should listen to myself, huh? Alright. We're coming on back. Oh, you're so hard to fly. Let's try to sync this up here. Walk. Alright, I'll be back when we get in lockstep with this thing. Getting closer. Just engaged my RCS units, so hopefully we can get into sync with this thing. Oh, we're getting closer, but I don't know how far you are. Why did you go away? Alright, we need to go in. And this way. And this way. Alright, starting to sync with it. It's getting hard. Oh, come back. How much RCS fuel do I have? Why are you going that way? Alright. RCS, SAS. Turn, 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 turn. How far? How far? How far away are you? Why do your numbers go away? I'll be back. Our problem now. It's hard to see it. Alright. It's not that it's going away. I mean, it is going away, but that's not the problem. The problem is I can't look up any farther. Stop complaining. Just get the job done. I'll be back. Alright. I only went with... I didn't go with 8 or 6 RCS units all around. I only did 3. I'm starting to regret that option. Down. Over. Sorry to regret it greatly. Very big ship. Hard to control. Alright, coming in. I'm going to go down and over. Down, 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 H. In, actually. It's hard. I'm looking at the planet and it's like, oh, I'm moving sideways. Yes, because I'm orbiting, idiot. Alright, I think I might have it now. I'll be back when I get really synced up. Getting closer. I think I'm pretty much on with it. Part of the reason why I'm having so much trouble is because my ship is just huge. Absolutely massive for the amount of RCS units I have. So it takes a lot of finesse usually, and it's hard to finesse something massive. And I'm getting really close to this thing. Oh my goodness. Alright. Need to counter burn. Ooh, counter, counter, counter. And back up. And up as well. Oh, we're gonna collide. Okay, now go this way, up. In. This way, and up. No, this way, yeah. Ah, go faster! It's so difficult. Alright, we sinking. Sinking as with a SY, not a SINK. As in synchronizing. How far away are we? 16 meters. Pretty close. Pretty close. How are we doing for that? Not quite. You can see how this is going to be kind of tricky. Alright, I need to go down. Oops. Still good on RCS units, fuel-wise. Go forward a little bit. I need to open my claws up, I do believe. I was like, oh, I'm just going to open my claws. Wait, I need to... Yeah, that makes things a bit more reasonable. Alright, coming in for gripping. How are we doing? A little bit more. hold that. N, G, H. We get you? Are you on? Are we on? Are you being gripped? No, let's hit that again. Let's open that up. Let's hit H. N, G. Grip. Whoa! 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 Turn the ice. Whoa! 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 We just ripped one off. We just ripped one off. Okay. Still okay. Still okay. Oh, we just ripped the other one off. We just ripped the other one off. Oh my gosh. That, turn the SAS on. Probably should have, if I would have turned the SAS on, it may not have ripped them off, but then again, it could have just spun me around and broken it worse. That's a bug that's still around. I don't know how to reproduce that, so you can't tell them how to fix it. Well, that was a nice try. It's a good idea, Marco Dash. Just a little too weak on the whole grippy grip. Now there's a bunch of debris flying around here. Well, this has been another video for KSP. Thanks for watching. Had to load my game up again just because I forgot to return these guys home. And look, it's got another. It respawned to foot. But we'll go home. Alright. See you later, nuclear. Weak little engine. You'll take a bit. Alright. Landing procedure for this ship is actually fairly complicated. First, lots of retro burning. Get rid of as much fuel as possible. Very, very tricky. You'll notice that as soon as we drop this off, it'll trigger the parachute. We never want to trigger this stage because then these will fall off and we have no parachute. So you have to be very careful with that. It'll lose as much speed and fuel as possible. More fuel means more weight, more likely that our little critters on the outside here, these guys right here, the fuel tanks, they can rip off sometimes. Actually, the parachutes rip off the fuel tanks, I should say. So you gotta watch out for that. Get rid of some RCS unit fuel. Every little bit of weight helps. Actually, we don't need to get rid of that because we'll get rid of that in a second. Alright. $30,000 meters. We get to 10,000 meters, that's where the real magic happens. That's where the real magic happens. And by magic, I mean chaos. It's my favorite part of this whole thing. On a side note, it's actually the parachutes still aren't enough. You actually have to do some retro burns, descent burns to keep yourself from smashing into the green earth below. Although this is sort of a brownish earth below, so keep you from smashing into the brown earth below. All right, almost to 10,000 meters, coming down fast, slowing down a bit. This is my favorite part. Mostly because you never know what's going to happen. Will they survive? Charlie Ornad and Hudlin? Alright, here we are. Flip this around. Lock into place. Cut the engines. And woof. Whoops. That was a little preemptive, sorry. Let's try this again. Point ourselves where we're going. 5,000 meters and boom. Whoosh. Now there's a specific reason why I had to do that. It's because I didn't want this to fall and hit me. So there's a specific reason why you have to land that way, because otherwise you will slow down and it will smack into you. So you want it to drop off the front. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting maneuver. And then when the parachutes, turn these off, when the parachutes open, it'll slow us down quite a bit more. but we need to get rid of a lot of the speed. Oh, there's mountains. I don't like mountains. There we go. See, here's it without the parachutes. It's like 17, 18 meters per second. So we got to get this under 13 meters per second before we land. Oh, it's going to be close. Get away from that mountain. Away from the mountain. No, this way. No, wait, this way. No, it's this way. Don't crash. I think we should be okay. Oh!